is the hi.
Hello.
Is the internet connection?
Yeah, that'll be.
Hi everybody, welcome to our live stream. This is live stream number 2.
Woohoo! The second live stream I've ever done.
Yeah, we're still working to
figure it out.
Yes. Can you pull it up on your phone to just make sure the audio sounds okay? All right, welcome. If this is your first time joining, I'm Christina, and this is Steven, and we run Let's Make Memories Travel. And today, Let's Make Memories Travel. Okay, you can hear me. You need to talk. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our live stream. This is live stream number 2. Okay, you can hear you. All right. In today's live stream, we are going to talk Halloween. I am super excited about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And Halloween at the Theme Park Worlds has already started. Mickey's
Not So Scary started last Friday, correct?
Yes. Friday night was the first night for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties. We've done videos on breaking down both Mickey's Not So Scary and Halloween Horror Nights, but we thought we'd go live, see if anybody had any questions, and give a more detail, us talking back and forth on both events. So that is the goal for tonight's live stream. And if you're watching this on replay, just give us a comment and tell us where you're from and if you've been to either event. We have done both before, and we're doing Halloween Horror Nights again this year.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Me either. I'm a little nervous about it, I'm not going to lie.
You're nervous about the Terrifier house.
I really am. And the fact that he's running around the park.
That's what they're saying. Said he could get you in line for food or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Fallout house.
Yeah. And then we did Mickey's Not So Scary. It's been a few years since we've been there, but
I don't think it's changed.
Not a lot has changed.
The video we watched of the YouTubers that were there for opening night, it looked like it was the same show that we saw in 2019.
Well, yeah.
So nothing's changed.
If you're just joining, give us a like, subscribe, and say hello. All right, so let's get into it. All right. So if we're breaking down Halloween Horror Nights or Mickey's Not So Scary, I guess I ought to make this smaller, huh? Or I guess I can pull it up on my phone. That way we can monitor the stream. Sorry, we're still new to this, and we will get all the kinks worked out eventually. All right, my notes. If you know me, I am a planner true and true, and I have to have notes for everything.
That's why you're a travel agent. Because you like to plan.
I do like to plan. All right. So if somebody was to ask me who is Halloween Horror Nights for, or who is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for, they're both very different. Halloween Horror Nights is more intense. They're haunted houses, they're scare zones. It's a late night event. It starts about 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m., and it goes till
1 or 2 in the morning?
1 or 2 in the morning. And then Mickey's Not So Scary is an after park close event for Magic Kingdom. And I believe it's from 7 to midnight.
Yes.
It's more family friendly. There's trick-or-treating, character interactions, a fireworks show, the best parade in all of Magic Kingdom, in my opinion. So they're very much different Halloween events, but you can like both. Now our daughter is 10. She would not do Halloween Horror Nights. Like, she likes the
Ooh.
idea of Halloween Horror Nights, and
Does she really?
she likes to watch the YouTube videos with us on it, but she would never actually, not at this point, maybe when she's older. Like, she talks about wanting to go,
Mhm.
but she's not
Yeah,
ready
she's not
for it.
ready.
No,
Mickey's Not So Scary is more her speed,
yes, yeah.
but that's normal
Well, and
for a kid that
yeah,
age.
for her age. And they do say that it's they do put a disclaimer out there that's 13 and up
Mhm.
is recommended. But when we were there, we did see small kids
Yeah.
there and they were enjoying it. So I think it's more of you'd have to judge your child and if they could handle it or not.
Yeah.
I know mine could not. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not handling it overly well.
You did better than I thought you would for someone who's never done haunted houses before.
Yes. Fun, quick story. When we went to Halloween Horror Nights, I had never been in a haunted house before. And my first go was a house at Halloween Horror Nights. My watch thought I was working out for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Because my heart rate was so high.
We didn't get to go last year, but the year before last was our first one. And you went through that exorcist house. And there was a room where like two girls come out on each side and she just froze up. Like I had to push her through. All right, gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
She shut down.
Like the team members are like, come on. And I'm like, no,
keep moving.
I'm done. Yeah, but I mean, that one did get me really bad, but the rest of them, they were fun.
Yeah. I mean, not every house from our experience was scary. I mean, they still had the jump scares, but some of them, like the Yeti house from year before last, that was just fun.
Yeah. I mean, both of these are, I think they're both very fun events, and
Depends on what vibe you're after.
Yeah, they both have very much different vibes, but they're also very fun. Like, I enjoy them both. All right, so if you are just joining, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And share this live, please. So sorry. All right. We are 7 minutes in. So if we were to break down, we'll do a full breakdown of Halloween Horror Nights, and then we'll do a full breakdown of Mickey's Not So Scary. So let's go with Halloween Horror Nights first. For 2025, Halloween Horror Nights is starting for regular. There's a special event on the 28th. And then the rest of it goes from August 29th through November 2nd. They changed it. Last year was November 1st. I want to say it's 2nd or 3rd of this year. And November 2nd. Okay, so November 28th is Premium Scream Night. So that's a special ticket event. They started doing this last year. It is quite pricey, but it does have, like, it is selling out. The nice thing about Premium Scream Night is because it is on the upper end of the price and they're only selling so many tickets. So there's not going to be so many people in the park. So the idea is that you're going to be able to be spaced out. So like you're
like
not
the Orlando Informer of
Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. So you're not going to be like in the Congo line.
I think the food is included too, right?
Yes, food and non-alcoholic drinks are included for Premium Scream Night. That is another perk. And then it's shorter wait times and a staggered entry. A lot of people are excited about the staggered entry.
Sure.
See,
you're in like the Congo line and on a regular night, and if you haven't been before, and you can actually sometimes see where the scares are coming from before you get there. In my case, doesn't doesn't mean they still won't scare you,
I was
even though
gonna
you know it's
say.
there. But yeah,
I was gonna say I prefer that because they're still gonna get me. So
and sometimes it's fun if you have the right party in front of you. Sometimes it's fun just watching them get scared.
yes, it is. If you're just joining, hello, we're talking about Halloween, and give this video a like and subscribe, please. All right, so yeah, Premium Scream Night. This is their second year doing it. It looks fun. I would love to be able to do it one year. My only hesitation about the Premium Scream Night is that what most people are going for is the staggered entry. But like I said, I enjoy going in with everybody else because to me, the staggered entry just means I'm going to get all the scares where any other night I may not. Halloween Horror Nights, they do have several different ticket options. You can buy a single night ticket, and then they also have multi-night tickets, the Rush of Fear Pass and the Frequent Fear Pass. And let's see here. I broke all this down in a video with a lot more detail. And then if you're not a pass holder or you're not going to Universal Studios Florida that day and you don't want to have to leave the park and then go back in for Halloween Horror Nights, they do have Stay and Scream where
Yeah, you can get in at like 3 o'clock.
no, you can stay.
You said if you're not going for the day, right? If you're not going to Universal for the day, I thought that's what you said.
It is what I said. But now
'Cause
I'm
you can get
confusing
the-
myself.
You can get the I don't remember what they call it, the early admission
Because like
ticket.
yeah, but your sister had Stay and Scream last year and she was already in there, but she had Stay and Scream so she could stay in there instead of having to leave and come
Okay.
back in.
I think we're confusing terms.
We are. So that is available, but if you're a pass holder, you don't need that. Let's go into the houses. There are some good houses this year. I am quite nervous about a few of them. So you've got Five Nights at Freddy's, The Horrors of the Wyatt Six, Fear of the Main Event, The Terrifier, which I don't even know if I'm doing that house, Jason's Universe, Fallout,
That's my favorite, that's my anticipated favorite.
most anticipated.
Yep.
Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters.
I think that was based off of one from last year I saw.
Yes,
The Demon Bounty Hunters.
I think so too. Didn't they say that it was like in the cinema?
Yeah, I
One.
think so. Or there was posters for it, something with the last year's.
Dolls, Let's Play Dead. Grave of Flesh. How do you say that?
Galkin, Monsters of the North. So it's some sort of like Norse monster house.
Yes, I imagine this one is going to be. So when we went a couple years ago, they had what was it? Where like it was really cold. Oh, wasn't it like the fishing something or pier?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah.
But when you went in, like the scale of the props are so amazing, and then it's like snowing, but it's not snowing because it's. I look for that one to be like that, like it to be cold and like everything to be very big.
Yeah. And
then El
Artista, Spanish haunting.
Yep.
I think Hollywood's been doing a lot of those Spanish themed houses, right?
I think so. We're not good about history with Halloween Horror Nights. We just
started year before last.
Yep. And then they also have the Stay and Screams. That's just like
Scare
Zones. Scare Zones. I need to go back to my notes.
Yes.
The scare zones, there's 4 scare zones that will be throughout the park. There's also a tribute store.
4?
Yeah, 4. The Cat Lady one,
Okay.
the
Year before there was 5. That's why I was confused. And it may just be 4. I mean,
Sinister Scare Zones. Here they are.
that's your houses. Yeah, get through all that stuff.
Okay, here. So it was the Origins horror. So I think that's going to be like at the front.
Yeah, I could see that. Or
The Masquerade Dance with Death.
yeah,
That's the vampire one.
Yeah.
Like a masquerade ball, but they're vampires. The Cat Lady of
that
Crooked
one's
Lane.
over by going towards the DreamWorks and Animal Actors.
And then Mutations
that one I
Toxic
saw today on
Twins.
YouTube. That one looks like it's around the San Francisco area or the
Yeah.
New York area.
They all look really fun. I can't wait. Like, we're going to have footage and all from when we go. And then there's also 2 shows. There is Nightmare Fuel, The Circus of Decay.
That's a good show. If you go, don't miss the night. Well,
We haven't seen this one, but the
not
Nightmare
this one,
Fuel.
but the one we saw a couple years ago was fantastic. Don't miss it.
And then there's going to be Hauntophonics, A Ghoulish Journey. So it's a water fireworks show.
Replacing Sensational.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
And then there's street experiences this year at Mel's Drive-In. They call it Mel's Die-In during Halloween Horror Nights, and it's Mel's Die-In Zombies. And then you're going to have Club Horror, which
I think that's over near the Amity area.
That's probably going to be more like a bar, is what I was envisioning.
I suspect it's going to be over near the San Francisco. They had the NBC thing a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be in that area.
But I mean, Halloween Horror Nights, like I said, it is scarier than Mickey's Not So Scary.
I think it's in the name, horror.
Yeah. Tips for saving money is you may not need Stay and Scream, so I would check that just to make sure you need it or not. And then if you're going several times, like we're going just one night this year, so we did buy just single night tickets. But if you're going multiple nights, you may want to look at some of those frequent fear passes. Yeah. Also, we're kind of, when we went a couple years ago, we went 2 nights and we were able to see everything, go through all the houses. Since we're going one night, we keep playing with the idea of should we have gotten fast passes or not. So we'll keep you posted.
We're going early in the season this year. When we went before, it was later in the year.
Yeah, it was in October.
Yeah.
So we're excited about it. Best time to go. It's a busy event. I don't know that.
I suspect it's going to be busy no matter when you go, but we're going to go on a Wednesday. And it's early in September. The closer you get to Halloween,
the busier
it's going to get, and especially if you do on the weekends and stuff like that.
Yes, I would say Fridays and Saturdays are probably your most busiest times to go.
Yeah.
Must-do houses. We don't know yet. We will make sure to update our favorites once we do it.
I saw some posts today. They started releasing the food and stuff today. All I really saw was Fallout. Yeah,
they've not given like a full lineup of all the food.
They just showed some of the snacks. If you've played Fallout, you know about the deviled egg. Shoot, I forgot what they called. But they had deviled eggs. They had roasted rad roach legs, which are like chicken wings. If they're half as good as the raptor wings at Thunder Falls Terrace, they'll be pretty good. Yeah, they showed some drinks in too. They had like a Radaway drink in a like a, what do you call it? Like an IV bag.
Oh, that'd be cool to try. And they do, so they'll have food booths out throughout the park, and they'll have specialty.
They also showed a Chucky was going to get its own food booth.
Oh, cool.
And it looked like there was a Chucky Hello Kitty popcorn bucket.
Oh, we might have to get that one.
Yeah, that was only the creepiest popcorn bucket, the Chucky one.
Yeah, because it talked.
Yeah, it would talk to you. It would you could say, "Hey, Chucky," and it would turn its head and say something.
I really debated on getting that last year because
Yeah,
it was available when we went in August to just go
Mhm.
hang out in Universal last
Right.
week. But my fear was, what would I do if that
It
thing
talks
just
to you in the
started
middle of the night when you let the dogs out.
Yeah. I would throw it out in the yard. That's
That
what I
would-
would do. But, yeah,
No, I would throw it in the yard because you'd come wake me up.
probably. Um, I guess since we don't have a must-do house yet, let's at least talk about our most anticipated. You said Fallout.
Fallout. But I've played the games. I watched the show, which the Fallout house is going to be based off of the Amazon series.
Yeah, my most scared house is, of course, I am terrified of the Terrifier.
That one, I've not watched the movies. They're not up my speed. But, I'm kind of looking forward to the for the original houses.
mhm.
I'm not. I know who the Wyatt Six are for the WWE house, but I'm not a wrestling aficionado, so I don't know this whole storyline. I know they follow Bray Wyatt, who passed a couple years ago, and it's based off of his storyline or something.
I don't really have a most anticipated, but I do agree that some of the
Jason verse is supposed to be like off of their new reboot that they're doing. Like the reboot hasn't come out yet, so I'm kind of interested in this Hatchet and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters.
dolls, I think the dolls is going to be
Oh
creepy.
yeah, that's going to be creepy, and I suspect the Gulkin Monsters of the North might be kind of like the Yeti one.
Fun.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah.
That one I could see that one being maybe not so much terrifying as it could just be a fun house.
hmm Yeah,
Not every house has to scare you to death.
Yeah, they're interesting because I mean, I think what I kept trying to tell myself going through the houses, and I will say, as somebody that I don't watch horror movies,
Nah,
I don't generally like to be scared. Some would say that I'm still kind of scared of the dark.
kind of.
So for me to
If
go
I'm
to
not home,
Halloween,
you sleep with the bathroom light on.
for me to go to Halloween Horror Nights, I just truly enjoy it though. It's different.
It's fun. The vibe, the atmosphere. It's just cool. It's like the scare zones. Walk through the scare zones. It's now granted, I'm judging off of 2 years ago when they had the Woodstock vampire thing, and there's footage of me walking through where we went, walking through the scare zone, singing "Sweet Caroline."
Yeah, I do have that footage
fun.
if you want to see it.
Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was great.
Yeah, I mean, I just enjoy the detail. It
Yeah.
truly is a good event. Even if you are not a big into being scared and things like that,
Right.
you may actually surprise yourself and enjoy it.
It's fun. I mean, just because it's scary, I wouldn't let that keep you from going. It's a good time.
Yeah. All right, let's jump over. We are 23 minutes in. Let's jump over to
we have
Mickey's.
4 watchers.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. If you're new, I'm Christina.
I'm Steven.
And please like and subscribe. All right, Mickey's.
And if you've been to HHN, put a comment. Well, they're gone. They left. I scared them away.
All right, let's talk about Mickey's Not So Scary. Like I said, we've not been to Mickey's Not So Scary in a few years, but we love theme parks, so we still keep up with Mickey's Not So Scary and what's going on. And I watch all the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
What I enjoyed about it when we went was it was cute seeing people dressed up. Our daughter had wore a Sally dress
from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, because at that time she was really big into Nightmare Before Christmas. She was a little slightly obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I don't know that people would consider that we did Mickey's Not So Scary right, because like we weren't there trying out all the treats.
We tried a bunch of treats. We went around, got candy.
We
rode
we
rides.
did, but that what I mean is like we did go see a lot of character meet and greets. Like we went and Penelope got to see all the
We didn't
princesses.
stand in line for 4 hours to go meet Jack Skellington.
Well, that's
something
what I
like
mean.
that.
Like we didn't go do any of the specialty character meet and
Look,
greets.
I paid that much money. I'm not waiting for just one character. I'm going to go experience the whole event.
Yes. But we really enjoyed it.
Right.
The only reason we've not been back is we haven't really, like every time we go, it's already sold out. Like when we think
it
about
sells
going.
out quick. And it's awful. Is it more expensive than HHN per day? I feel like it is.
It depends on the day, I think.
I was thinking it was more expensive all around.
Well, I don't remember what I paid for our tickets. I'll have to go back and look.
Okay.
All right. So Mickey's Not So Scary's Halloween ticket prices. Again, we did a whole video on this if you want to watch just a complete breakdown of Mickey's Not So Scary. The prices are based on the date, and of course, as closer you get to Halloween, just like with Halloween Horror Nights, those prices are going to go up.
I will say I like that, what I'm reading right there, versus Universal. With the Not So Scary ticket, you get in at 4:00.
Where you have to buy a separate.
You've got to buy a separate ticket to get in early for the for Universal, for HHN.
Yes, you have to buy that stain screen. Yeah. Yes, that is nice at Mickey's Not So Scary. It does let you in at 4, even though the event doesn't start until 7. So keep that in mind if you're going. They also have special overlays on a couple of the rides.
Space Mountain is completely in the dark, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's a Halloween overlay for the teacups. They're not doing the Pirates one this year, which is really sad to me.
Yeah, they don't have extra cast members in the ride, right?
Yeah, I thought that was one of my favorite things when we went was there was extra pirates in the not in the queue, but like in the ride. Yeah. And then, of course, they have the trick-or-treating. So when you go in, they're going to give you like a wristband and a bag.
Yep.
You can get a regular bag or you can get an allergy bag. Allergy. I think I said that wrong. And then when you go around to your trick-or-treating, they'll give you a handful of candy. Like we had so much candy. We ended up sending a lot of it to our friend as a school teacher, and we ended up sending it to her to use for school.
So much candy.
So you do get a lot of candy because like all 3 of us had our own bag.
Yeah.
Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. I would argue that that's the best parade. Maybe before Starlight. I haven't really seen it in person.
Starlight,
yeah,
so you can't say that,
but I love the Boo to You parade. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Like that's starting with Headless Horseman coming down the.
Yeah, and then the song is just catchy. Boo.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's catchy.
And then you get to see characters you don't normally see, like Pain and Panic, Wreck-It Ralph. I just enjoy it. The Haunted Mansion characters in it. Oh, there's normally a Haunted Mansion, like people outside the Haunted Mansion, like characters.
Yeah.
Sorry,
talking like ghosts and stuff, right?
Yes.
Talking.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
You have the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. So it's they bring all kinds of villains. Like the Sanderson sisters come out and they bring their friends out. So different villains. You do get to see
Maleficent, Jafar, Hades.
Yeah. Cruella.
Yeah.
So several villains.
The big name villains.
Mm-hmm. And it's a good show. Jack Skeleton.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Dr. Facilier, too.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't put him in the ride, but they can bring him out to Not So Scary.
No comment.
Yeah,
all right.
No comments.
And then Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular, the fireworks show. So Jack Skeleton and Zero comes out and talks to you.
Pretty impressive, that big puppet they had to come out and did the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. I enjoyed it, especially with projections on the castle.
It's the same puppet they use for Jollywood Nights at the. They do a show in the where the Frozen sing-along is.
It might be.
I think it's the same puppet.
Mm-hmm.
It's really impressive.
There's 2 showings of the parade. So, I'm trying to find the date times for you.
Now, like our daughter enjoyed, she got to meet some of the princesses that were, I guess you could say, they were there regular time, but the wait for them was a lot shorter.
And they spent so much time with her because
Yes,
there was
because
nobody in
there
line.
wasn't anyone
Yeah.
in line. So some of those other meet and greets, like the princesses at the by the castle, behind the castle, I can't remember what that's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right next to PhilharMagic, right?
Yeah, the princess,
Yeah, there wasn't a line, so they spent a good bit of time with Penelope talking to her, which is really cool experience.
yeah, and at the time, she was 4, and she was
Yeah.
just all about she was really big into Elena at that time.
Yeah.
Um,
She met
Cinderella,
Tiana.
Tiana. Her and Tiana talked forever.
Yeah.
They talked about
Is that where her
food.
love of beignets come from?
Probably. Yes, she had a great time. I've had pictures of her asleep in the grass while we're waiting for the last parade.
Yeah.
And we did enjoy it. We do
Yeah.
need to go back.
It's a good time.
It is. And there's also specialty. Mickey and Mickey have cute Halloween costumes that they're dressed in. And then there is, of course, all kinds of merch that's just for people that goes to Mickey's Not
Right.
So Scary. And then there's also treats exclusive for the party.
Is Beacon Barrel open at that time?
Yes, they are
Do you
going to
have a reservation for
you
that?
do.
Or, okay.
Yep.
Because I know that was the big thing about the opening.
Yeah, the reservations were last night. So if you got a reservation, let us know. I'm interested to see.
Yeah. If you got any information, leave a comment. Let us know what it was like. We're going to try to go in January.
Yeah. All right. Best viewing for the parade. I don't know that there's a bad space to view the parade.
I don't think so.
We viewed it in several different places, but
we were hanging out in the grass area.
Yeah.
Over there on the right there at the end of Main Street. It's a good place. Good place in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's a good place wherever you watch the regular other parades. Like you said, I don't think there's really a bad spot to watch.
No, I don't think so either. All right. Comparing the two events. So I think we just discussed this some earlier. As far as audience, Mickey's Not So Scary is very family oriented. It's not scary.
It's in the title.
Yeah, we took Penelope when she was 4. She loved it. Halloween Horror Nights is more geared towards 13 and up.
Yeah.
And like I said, we have seen kids there, but I think it's going to vary based on that kid. And your kid.
You forgot to include those. The only way you can see the Death Eaters in Diagon Alley is on.
I didn't even talk about the Death Eaters. My favorite part.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, during Halloween Horror Nights in Diagon Alley, the Death Eaters are out wandering around.
Oh yeah, you gotta post that clip of my sister.
I will. That was my favorite part. We didn't get to spend that much time in there because we had so much we wanted to see, but I loved it.
Yeah.
So they do come out. So if you're there at Universal visiting while Halloween Horror Nights is going on, they do come out for a little bit, or they did last year for like 30 minutes before the park closed.
Yeah, I think it's 30 minutes to an hour.
They were out wandering around near Diagon Alley, but that's the only other way you'll be able to see them. I'm so excited to see them.
They come out at the stage where the dude tells the Beetle, the Bard, and Celestina Warbeck. Right?
Yeah.
That's where they come. That's where they go in and out. Right over beside the hopping pot.
I could honestly, if I lived in Florida,
we'd be there nearly every night.
I would just be going to Halloween Horror Nights to stay in Diagon Alley.
We'd be there about every night.
All right. Price differences and what is included. I would say as far as price, I struggle with answering this because I feel like you're getting so much more at Halloween Horror Nights for the price. But I do like that with Mickey's Not So Scary, you are getting to get into the gate earlier without having to pay an extra price on top of your ticket.
Yeah. But I think for some people, there's like limited rides that are also going to be open, right?
Right. For which part?
HHN.
Yes.
I think Transformers,
Normally, I think Gringotts is open.
Green Guts.
It
I
used
think
to
there's only
be
like 4 rides.
Rip Ride Rocket, but that's closed.
No, that's gone.
Yeah, there's not many rides going to
I
be
think
open.
there's only 4 rides available.
Where, yeah, at Mickey's Not So Scary, I think all the
Everything's-
rides is open. So I really think it depends on, like, in my opinion, you're going to Halloween Horror Nights to experience.
Sure. Like when we went, we didn't have time for rides, but
Yeah.
we rode the ride. Every other trip, so rides weren't our focus.
Atmosphere. One is scary and one is magical.
Can you guess which one it is?
But yeah. I mean, they do have completely different atmospheres, and it just truly comes down to which one you prefer. I know some people.
Why not do both?
Yeah, you could do both.
If you got the money.
And if you're going to be there,
yeah,
you could do both. Yeah.
Go do both.
We have friends that have done both.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind that Mickey's Not So Scary is more than likely to sell out before Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Just because of the crowd level. All right. Why would someone choose one over the other or do both? They would choose, in my opinion, people are going to Mickey's Not So Scary if they're like completely against the whole scary vibe of Halloween Horror Nights. And you do have a whole group of people that won't go to Halloween Horror Nights because it's at Universal.
Yeah, I mean, believe it or not, there are people that won't go to Universal just because it's not Disney.
And then on the other side of it, I am sure you have people that don't go to Mickey's Not So Scary because it's Mickey. And they prefer the darker, the scarier vibe that Halloween Horror Nights has.
Sure.
I mean, we enjoy both. We would do both. Our thing is we live in South Carolina, so we typically have to pick one or the other.
Yep.
All right. We don't have any chats, but if you have any questions after this or you're watching in the replay, just message. You can send the chat. Still put messages in the chat. I do make sure to answer all comments. Or you could just email me any questions at Christina@letsmakememoriestravel.com. And I'll put that in the description box. All right, post live question. Which parade is better?
No.
There's only one parade. I don't like that question.
Yeah, that's a terrible question.
And then if you had to pick between candy hall and specialty cocktails, I mean, that's also is going to vary by person. So
yeah.
I like both. All right. Final tips and wrap up. Make sure you buy tickets early, especially if you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary. There's already a lot of the days sold out. So check that when you're.
When we did our trip 2 years ago to HHN, it was kind of a spare of the moment, last minute deal, and we got tickets.
Yeah.
Last minute.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and they have such a bigger capacity, a crowd level at Halloween Horror Nights versus because Mickey's Not So Scary. They don't have it. They only sell so many tickets.
Right.
You could bundle the trips. Like if you're like us and you're not local and you're going down there, you could do them both in the same week. It would be exhausting, but well, I say that like any trip we go to theme parks is exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a theme park trip. It's going to be exhausting no matter what.
But yeah, it is doable. I have seen people do both in the same trip.
We've done both in the same trip.
Well, true.
And every night we go back to the resort. Oh, why do we do this?
Because we love it.
Only to get it back up and rope drop the next morning.
Yep. All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for rewatching this. Please give it a like, subscribe, share our video. We love talking about theme parks. We love sharing our thoughts and opinions about theme parks, especially Universal and Disney.
Yep.
We do put out a video once a week, and then we're going to do these live streams on Thursdays. And then I try to sprinkle shorts in there when I come up with ideas. Yeah. And let us know in the comments. Are you going to Halloween Horror Nights this year, or are you going to Mickey's Not So Scary? And which one do you prefer? I like both, so I really don't know that I could answer that. Or if you like both, just let us know you like both.
I like HHN. If you like Not So Scary, it's okay. Next
week we will be back. I haven't picked a topic yet, so I'll put that in the chat. I should have already had this picked out. Wow. I'm drawing a blank.
Way to go, Miss Planner.
I know. I have everything else planned. But I forgot what we're going to talk about next week, but I'll put that in the chat. Thank you for joining, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their week. Bye.
Bye.
I'm just